Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie. You're here for another reaction, and today we are reacting to Doctor Who Season 5 Episode 9.
9?
I believe it's 9. Very loud please. I think it's 9, and I went in there so confidently.
No, it probably is. I'm just shocked how far we've gone through.
But I'm also now thinking to myself it's not 9, so just bear with me. I think it's 9. It is 9, yes. Yes, so yeah, we're fucking going through these. But what happened in the last episode, Charlie?
The Doctor, Amy, and Rory were supposed to go to Rio.
Hey, dress for Rio.
And then they ended up in Wales, and then they were drilling into the ground, and it sucked away, it pulled away some guy. The father.
That was oh no, it's there. Hold on, it's like a 3-letter name.
Bob.
No, it's Mo. It's Mo. Mo, yeah.
Then it sucked Amy away, or pulled Amy away, and then it turns out that it was the original Earthlings or something like that.
Yeah, the original inhabitants of Earth.
Yeah.
Silurians. They are basically lizard-looking people.
Yep. And they were woken up by the drilling, was it? And then they decided to come back up to Earth and reclaim what was theirs.
Yes. Yeah. So basically, who went down into the ground?
Mo.
No. Oh yeah, who got taken there? Yeah.
Amy. Yeah. And then the Doctor and I can't remember her name. The woman who was drilling into the ground went down with him. Yeah. And then they discovered what they thought would just be a little tribe. Was actually a whole civilization.
Yeah, okay. Now, who's up top still?
The man who was drilling.
Okay, and that's the grandfather.
Yeah, the grandfather, the mother.
Yeah.
And Rory.
And who have they got?
I can't remember
her name's Alea.
Alea. And the grandfather's been something.
Got a love bite. Yeah.
And he's not telling anyone.
Okay. The mother's name is
Ambrose.
There we go. I knew you'd get it. Ambrose. And Alea was like, what did she say to them?
I know that one of you are going to kill me.
Okay. Cool. And yeah, I think that's about. And the kid was taken as well. That's. Did you mention the kid was taken? I can't remember. I zoned out.
Was the kid taken?
Yeah, remember he was running in the graveyard, and that's when that's when they took the kid. Then.
Oh yeah, but we didn't see him.
We didn't see him. No. That's when we. No. So we never saw him then. All we saw was Mo and Amy, who got shushed, and she was like, "Did you just shush me?" Against a hostile. Oh my chair's fucked. Anyway, I'll fix this in a second. I'll just lean with it. So yeah, so you made some predictions. I don't know if you can really remember your predictions, but if anyone is interested, I imagine you could just have a look at the.
Everyone dies. That was it.
Was that what it was?
I think it was.
Yeah. No, you mentioned about. No, I can't remember. I actually can't remember. But you made some predictions, but you can't remember them, which goes to show how much you care about this show and channel.
I didn't know what to predict, so I just threw some out there.
Yeah. Okay, well, do you need to predict now? Or we just jump into this?
Yeah, let's jump into
Let's just jump into this. Okay. Cool. So, we're jumping into this. So, we hope he enjoys this episode. We hope you enjoyed this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That would be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Let's fix this shade. What?
I was going to say, what's the name of the kid? The reason we didn't see him. Because... Oh, I remember my prediction now. Okay. It's about the ring. The ring, like...
One ring chooses them all.
He proposes it to the queen or something.
Oh, that was it. Yeah. But what were we going to say about the kid?
They brought him to a different room and diddled him.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Hello everyone, this is VoiceOver Jake talking to you because I got bored of repeating the same old stuff and my voice started to crack, so I decided to just do one video and edit it in. I do hope you enjoyed the video, but before you do, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This badly put together montage of thumbnails that have flown across your screen are just some of the reaction content already on the channel, and I don't plan to stop pumping out reactions until I'm arrested for providing too much content. Whilst you're at it, you may as well give the video a preemptive like and smash that notification bell. Thank you in advance, and enjoy the video. I think that went good. That was pretty good. What do you mean we need 6 seconds? What do you, I have one more.
It is the story of our past and must never be forgotten.
This place is enormous.
I'm sorry. That wasn't me doing it. I was listening to every word of that, and my chair dropped ever so slightly, and I swear to God, I thought I was dying. Why do you think I reacted like that?
Why would you think you're dying?
I don't know, but I was like I thought someone was killing me. I don't know what happened. That's why I reacted so dramatically. From just my chair going from like that to that. Literally, you could barely see the difference from that to that. It went like that, and I've shit myself. Possibly literally. I don't know.
You.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I think you need some rest or something.
Nah. It's fine, no worries. I'll get Red Bull.
By the way, so we know the ending now.
Do we?
Because at the start they said this is a story about how the Doctor helped 2 races of humanity live together, like coercively. He didn't say that, but I wanted to put that in, so I said smart.
Cohesively, you mean?
Shit.
He said coercively.
Yeah, is that not it?
No, it's cohesively. Do you want me to cut that out?
Nah, that's alright.
I wasn't going to anyway. So for going from what they said, it seems that in the future there is some sort of coercive civilization.
Are we sure it's not
That's
coercive?
cohesively. Yes, so it would appear so.
Okay.
We've stopped a lot in you within 30 seconds.
Right, I just wanted to say that.
Shoot first, ask questions later. My kind of people.
The human female appears to be more resistant to the cold than the male.
I dressed for real.
Commencing dissection.
What?
Right, now, this just popped into my head now.
Yeah.
Remember when the Doctor was giving that really motivational speech up top?
Yeah.
And he was saying, do not do anything to Alea.
Yeah.
And the granddad said about cutting them open,
Dissecting and figuring out how they
they're
work.
doing exactly that to them.
Yeah.
I was just going to point that out.
Trying to be better than them, but then also... Oh no, that is still being better. But trying to be better than them is not to just dissect them, because as you can see, they are trying to dissect them.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly that. So it's like I find it funny that no matter what species, it's the first thing is like, you're new, let's cut you open. Yeah. It's very primitive, some would say.
Yeah, and stay out.
Would not be saying that.
You would if you fucking pickpocketed him.
You told us you were the police.
It was a misunderstanding.
Who are you?
Did he?
Yeah, they just...
You and the Doctor.
He went a long way, I
Why is
think.
this happening to...
I trust the Doctor with my life. We stick to his plan.
He's changed his tune.
Keep that creature safe.
Doesn't look like it's going very well.
Yeah.
If you help me, I can help you. If you could cure me.
Why would I want to escape when I can watch you die?
Oh, she's such a fucking savage. Turn her back and everything. He's what?
You kind of knew he was that sort of person from the last episode.
As in, like, it's because of all the fact he was hiding the zombie bite in the first place.
Saying, "No, we should dissect her."
Yeah.
He's a bad person.
Oh, I wouldn't say bad.
He's just said, "I'll help you escape."
Yeah.
When she's the only bargaining token for his family.
True. But what if in his head he's going like, right, cool.
He's gonna die.
Fix me. And then she's like, right, let me out. And he's like, no.
Probably, yeah.
That's probably what he's thinking. He might be able to trick her.
That's much better, thanks. Not got any celery, have you? No, not really, the climate. And there's Nazreen, good.
Oh, Green Man.
Hello.
Stack, military commander.
Oh dear, really? There's always a military, isn't there?
I like that they turned the light off as if like, oh no, it's fine, it's fine. Sorry.
Doctor wouldn't like that.
And it was also very easy.
First thing is, bring this temperature down. Get you resting.
She's handled that pretty well, you know, because if I saw that, I'd go,
Whoa! Pick up a hatchet straight away and start taking it out. Because immediately, how do you know it's good? Not how do you know it's like something that's a fiction and not something that's turning you into them?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like a zombie would be.
That's probably my first thought.
Instinct, yeah. Especially when it's at an area where, when bites tend to happen in film and television, they tend to be next.
Yeah.
They tend to be where they go for first. Unless she's going to get a hatchet.
Oh, maybe, yeah. She's, oh, no, it's okay. I'll be back.
Okay, just... Oh, did you ever read Of Mice and Men?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you like
Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny. Just like where was he?
Look at the ducks or something.
Look at the flowers. Like, oh no, hold on. Pet the rabbits, wasn't it?
No.
Hold on.
Was it?
What was he said? What was it? I've got my phone on me.
I thought it was look at.
That was it. So it says, okay, yeah, we're gonna get a little place, and we're gonna have a cow and some pigs, and we're gonna have maybe a chicken. George then finishes the story for him by saying, "And I get to tend the rabbits," and then he blows his fucking head off. Yeah. Great children's story that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved learning that in school.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And they got us to read Boy in the Striped Pajamas in year 6.
They got you to read that in year 6?
Yeah.
I was still fucking doing crayons and still doing crayon drawings. You don't know, the crayons were going nowhere near certain places, alright? But they got you in year 6 to be reading Boy in the Striped Pajamas.
Yeah. And what's that one with the dog? I don't know, the dog dies, I think.
I mean, there's a lot of film and the books about it, so that's actually not really like Merlin.
Is the horse, Warhorse.
I saw Warhorse in the theatre. That was brilliant. But I can't remember if the horse dies. But I'm fairly certain it does.
I don't know. They just loved people dying, really.
Yeah,
So.
and getting little kids to learn about it at a young age. Education system is fucking brilliant, isn't it?
Long time ago, I met another tribe of Homo reptilia. Similar, but not identical.
That's from the old Who.
Our species have survived.
The humans attacked them. They died, I'm sorry.
Why do you tell the truth?
Race.
He just can't help himself. He can't just lie. No, he lies all the time, but not in the points where he needs to.
What? Use it. What? Use it on me.
I'd use it as soon as she says that.
Alright, you little freak, let's do this.
The one with the most to lose. The weakest.
Hold on, I'm just gonna... Was the sound going a little bit weird there for you as well? During that scene?
No, I don't think so.
So it didn't cut... Okay. It did it a couple of times.
No, I don't think so.
Moral of the story is to not trust Charlie. What was that reaction? Charlie, what was that reaction? Because in that moment, you probably shouldn't have reacted like that. So what did you think just happened in that moment?
Oh, she dead?
What do you think just happened there?
Just looked weird, didn't it?
Okay, so I've seen this episode quite a few times. At no point did I question anything at that moment.
Oh, no, question.
No. Because I'll tell you what I think you think or thought at the time. Rory said, "I'm not going to let you die, not today." And then he gestured his hand somewhere off screen, to which then she let out a moan. Depending on what that moan was, we don't know. But it was a moan of, and breath was exhaled.
Yeah,
am I
she
right?
died.
She's died. But in that moment, You didn't realise she died until afterwards. So what? Am I right in thinking that you thought there was a little bit of fondling? It's fucking Doctor Who. What?
No, I didn't think that. It just looked like it.
So then, what did you think happened in that moment? She was like, ah!
I thought she was dying,
But not
She
died.
died. Yeah.
The show's not going to have fingering in it.
Let them go.
Amy! Oh, there's a girl to rely on.
Mo! Now let them go.
He's
or
not
I
really
shoot.
pointing the gun at anyone. Just pointing at the floor.
More else you touch her!
Mo,
mate,
what
at
the
least get a
fuck were you
shot off
doing?
or something.
Mo was doing fuck all there. He was shooting his own foot before he shoot anyone else.
This is now a military tribunal.
Well, so was Amy. She just pointed the gun at her.
Hey, Amy again. She doesn't really want to point blank in the chest. Probably would have killed her. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh,
I want to aim for the head.
there's a reason why you're not his companion. Imagine the Doctor having to then get after seeing his companion blow someone's fucking head off.
Okay,
They're like,
okay.
oh, do you want to go on another adventure?
Her legs.
Okay.
And then her arms. Yeah. Yeah.
So each limb.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, her legs just stop her, like, moving towards me. And then she starts like, ah.
But so you literally have her just as a torso.
And a head.
Oh, good. Well done. You're a good man.
She's really annoying me, so.
Who,
This Restak, yeah.
Yeah. She has that effect on people.
Sorry. This rescue skill didn't live up to its potential.
I'm glad you're okay.
Don't tell them what's happened.
So,
It's good strategy. Also, how can they see them? Where's the camera?
Humans.
No. Where's the camera?
Don't question it.
Oh, fuck!
They're aliens, isn't it?
Oh, but they still. Okay.
Look, it's a floating yellow, green
I speak for the
screen there.
humans.
So that's their civilization. They're advanced. That was a fucking old desktop monitor.
Sort of. A bit, not really.
We have 8 hostages.
Amy! I found Elliot. I'm bringing him home.
Amy, I thought
You fuck all.
What, because I was sucked into the ground? You're so clingy.
Turn me back! We didn't start this!
Let Rory deal with this, Ambrose, eh?
We're not doing what you say.
Execute the girl.
No! No! Wait! No! Stop!
That was a real, like,
Want to start a war while the rest of us sleep, Restak?
opera stop.
So, yeah.
That's
Stop! Yeah. It's very grand. Yeah. But,
That was stressful.
yeah, it was, wasn't it? A lot of shit going on. Yeah. Going by his outfit, though, his getup, he's probably got some sort of role where he probably needs a grand voice. So.
Like, in the room with the kids. I keep forgetting his name.
Elliot.
Elliot.
I don't even know whether I was going to keep that diddling bit in. So either I keep both these in, or I remove both.
It's up to you.
You woke him to undermine me.
Shush now, Restak. Go and play soldiers. I'll let you know if I need you.
He woke him to undermine her, and he's done nothing but undermine her
Yeah.
the entire time.
Then we'll see.
Cheers.
Keeping you on your toes.
No time to chat. It's how they travel, and frankly, it's pretty cool. Bring a layer, we hand her over, we can land this after all going to work.
Fall apart.
To be fair, you wouldn't have thought 2 tasers would have killed her.
we didn't see what she did outside of the room. Like, she could have literally... We heard the screams then, but there's a chance that she was in there for about 10 minutes doing it. Non-stop.
Maybe, yeah.
We have to return her.
Dead?
The future pivots around you. Here, now. So do good for humanity. And for Earth.
Yeah, yeah.
You're there then.
Be extraordinary. First meeting of representatives of the human race and Homo reptilia is now in session.
Kind of looks like Alec Baldwin.
A little bit, doesn't he?
Before that's fat.
It's so stressful, isn't it? No, as in like
going so. If they just listened,
yeah,
it would have been so smooth and swell and.
Oh, classic FA Ambrose.
You've armed him in any way. Of course not. I only store the young. But why? Took samples.
No! Doctor, please! Stop!
I knew it.
No! I'm gonna have to keep it all in.
Of the young slowed their life cycles to 1/1,000,000th of their normal rate, so I could study how
How
they
to
grew,
keep them young.
what they needed, how they lived on the surface.
Malachi, I rather love you.
Hi.
Wow.
Elliot.
This kid is proper chill.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This kid's so chill. He's such a vibe.
Well, he is a vibe, he's a vibe. But you shouldn't have to forgive him because the little shit ran off with his headphones.
True, yeah, I kind of agree with you on that one.
Is he going to start drilling?
Where's all that noise coming from? Oh, it's across the road.
Bosh.
Bash!
He did one the other week where I was just watching it, pissing myself laughing the other week. It was the most like prolonged like
It's outstanding. There's the one where he was in America, he was on like the electric scooters, he just went bouch! He went by, everyone's like, he's doing drive-by boshes.
I fucking love him.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Bosh! 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 Bosh!
The future of both species and of our beloved planet Earth rested in our hands.
I wonder what Amy has like brought to this
A
conversation.
table, yeah. Yeah. The doctor really just picked her up and she acted like a kid like in school, like
So, what about the areas that aren't habitable to us? Australian outback, Sahara Desert, Nevada Plains.
Mm-hmm.
And how will we ever sell this to people on the surface?
If I could get a word in, I'll tell you. We'll give you knowledge and technology beyond humanity's dreams. We work together. This planet
Yeah,
could achieve
but I wouldn't
greatness.
trust that. As in, I wouldn't trust humans with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Transport has returned.
No, oh.
But this is war.
What a bitch!
I find it funny that the old man that's on death's doorstep is the one that carries the
Yeah.
body and not Rory.
Don't do this.
Mum, I just wanted you back.
He is a really chill kid.
What vibe.
You have to believe me, they're better than this.
This is our planet!
When you talk about this, you tell people there was a chance, but you are so much less than the best of humanity.
Like this music. Has that just been for this episode?
I think it has. I don't think it has come up yet.
It's reminding me of something I can't figure out.
Is it from who?
No, I don't think so. I think it's from a movie or something.
An old movie?
Yeah, probably.
Because, yeah, they would use that sort of music a little bit more in older films.
I know, I like it.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's good, yeah.
Rory's not at it again. You stop that. Stop it!
And you want us to trust these apes, Doctor?
She just shot her own!
She was...
It's too late for that, Doctor.
Why does she keep speaking? Just shut up!
This is a deadly weapon! Stay back!
Reflexes.
Yeah, dog shit tongue. Oh.
I just can't believe how this has gone.
How this has turned out. How close they were to perfection. Again, and it's actually infuriating.
I feel like well, maybe there is already one, but I feel like one day they should make a Doctor Who episode where it is just literally like shits and giggles and happy and sunshine and rainbows and flowers, and there's no like, oh no, just straight, Don't get me wrong, it wouldn't be the best watch. No, actually. If they just went down there, they're like,
like as in an episode, it wasn't Doctor Who in a sense, but it was like a...
Not like a Doctor Who, but it's just spreading positivity and love.
Again, I don't know how that works, but I get what you mean. But I'm trying to think of how something else, because think about it.
Well, no, at the beginning, so let's say the first episode and then this episode was literally just like, they made that agreement, and there was a nice motivational thing about how they made the Earth, like, or whatever, and then it showed us them living in humanity and different things. Don't get me, as a special or something.
As a special, yeah.
Not as an actual episode.
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, it's like, what would the stakes be? What would make it interesting?
No stakes. That's the thing. It'd just be like,
So you would just watch it. How long would this be?
Same as this.
So 43 minutes of nothing happening, just...
Well, let's say up until they... Let's say instead of killing Leia, they were like about to kill her, and then they were like, oh no, we're okay. Come down, bring her Leia. And then everything was like shits and giggles. For the rest of the episode.
I get what you mean. But you know what it is? Doctor Who has a lot of shits and giggles in it. And you can get silly stuff. When it's something dark, like I remember, going on a tangent here guys, I remember Black Mirror. And I still watch Black Mirror, and having gone through 4 seasons of Black Mirror, I think it was, of just pure, just like, when watching it, like, oh my fucking god. I got thrown a lovely episode out of nowhere, and it's San Junipero. And I was like...
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, ah! And I think it's my favourite episode of Black Mirror because of how it made me feel.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
No, I get this, but I think that there's so much stuff in when I'm watching Doctor Who, I'm like... You know, I feel like that... Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get what you mean, I guess.
Okay, but I get what you mean. More happiness, less dread.
Yeah.
Okay. Or less frustration, as stupid fucking humans. Alright.
Stop right there, or I'll use my very deadly weapon again. And one warning, that's all you get. Not dying, you're mutating.
How can I stop it?
Decontaminate. Eldane, can you run the program on Tony?
Oh, he came with them.
He what?
He came with them.
What do you mean?
The hierarchy man.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice
You didn't
that.
realise, no, yeah. So you mentioned about mutating, like about the bite and stuff like that, and I was like... And now, when I was like, oh, it's actually...
I said that last episode.
I think you said in the last episode.
Yeah.
It being like a sting, like you would think with some reptiles. But but it looks like that he's mutating. But I also want to... Can you say something?
No.
I also want to point out here, for years, when he says shed loads of those things coming out the door, I thought he was saying shitloads.
Doctor, shed load of those creatures coming our way.
So it's the Welsh accent.
Yeah, if there wasn't subtitles, I would
have
thought that.
I thought he was saying shitloads. I was like, whoa, Doctor Who, when did you become cool?
To blow up my life's work.
Yes. Sorry, no nice way of putting that.
You're going to have to do it before the drill hits the city. In
11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yes. Squeaky bum time.
She's also very chill too,
Somehow make it known. This planet is to be shared.
Yeah. I get you.
9 minutes.
Chillest dude in the world.
So imagine you you were one of them, came back. How would you start proclaiming living with lizard people?
Well, if you think about it, so far, how many things do you see people who are nut jobs online going, there's lizard people living under the ground that come out and steal our souls?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's people that are already spreading the news. The good word.
But no one in their right mind would believe that.
So most things are rumours and sort of like people talking rubbish until then they become something that people follow, a cult. And then most cults, once they then start gaining traction and more people start to follow it, it goes from a cult to a religion. Because that's what happens, is that once it then becomes popular or it gets past the point of like these guys and it becomes more known, that's when it becomes that way. So if more people do it over 1,000 years and are able to even get a couple of people to start believing stuff, they pass on, it'll get spread more and more.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
Time for us to get from here to the surface, Doctor.
Super squeaky bum time. Get ready to run.
She only did what she thought was right.
I'm not gonna see you again, am I?
unless you live 1,000 years.
Love you, boy.
This is my fault.
I can't go back.
It is.
We're not going to argue.
Technology.
I'm not coming either.
She really has no life up there really anymore.
Me and Tony.
That kiss really did something to her.
When we awoke.
Got what I was digging for. I can't believe I've only just found it. Doctor!
It's fair enough to
Yeah,
to
she's
fair.
brilliant. Nazarine's brilliant.
The pleasure.
To be fair, I'd love a episode in the future.
No, with Nazarene.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nazarene and Tony.
Not here. Not now.
Why did he do that? Oh. No.
I can't die here. I'm sorry.
Get off me! Sorry! Get off me! He'll never have existed. You can't let that happen. What are you doing? I still remember the clerics because I am a time traveler now. You said!
They weren't part of your world. This is different. This is your own history changing.
Don't tell me it's gonna be okay. You have to make it okay!
Rory still lives in your mind.
All Nasrine's work just erased.
Good thing she's not here to see it. She's gonna give
The
Tony
only
hell
thing
with the
erased.
makeup.
Right, I was about to shit on him, right?
For jumping in front of
Yeah,
it.
because I swear the Doctor was pulling out his sonic
But
screwdriver.
he wasn't fast. He wasn't being fast enough. The
It's
doc-
the Doctor.
if anything, the Doctor was being quite casual for someone that got out of the way of that tongue that was coming from him.
Yeah.
He was very slow with hold on. By the time he was doing it,
It's the Doctor. He would have done it.
maybe. But
And if I was Rory, I would have thought he's going to do it. And if not, that's not my problem.
Rory's also a nurse. His whole thing's about saving people.
Yeah, I know. That's very nice of him, but you know.
It was very nice of him.
Yeah, that was a shock. That was. Yeah, that's not one of my predictions.
No.
What? Is there a reason why you got killed off? I think he's going to come back.
I mean, I can't say anything because
That's
there's the gap.
because otherwise you would have said, no.
But then again,
Or-
all the stuff I've been saying to you still second guess anyway. So I got. Well, I will. Did you not just see my fucking tears at that?
Yeah, but you also did this for something else, and they came back. Oh, no, it was a Donna, and it was when she looked like she was gonna die or something, and then she didn't, and then she did again, or something like that, and I was like, "You crying?" No,
I can't remember now, but there was.
And then I looked at you and I was like, "What's happening?" And then she survived, or whoever it was survived. And then I looked at you and you went, "You fucking cried," and it didn't even happen.
I think it was something like that. But I mean, I'm not gonna. This is something that's part of a. This is huge. This.
That's mad.
Yeah.
So random. I just can't wrap my head around it.
Now you show your son how wrong you were. You make him the best of humanity in the way you couldn't be.
Wow.
Mm.
I thought I saw someone else there for a second.
You okay there, buddy?
Obviously, I liked Rory, but like I didn't like love him. But damn, this is sad.
So fucking sad. So fucking sad. Oh. Her being the one only there on the hill. That's so heartbreaking.
And the greater losses that were still to come.
Are you keeping up?
They keep doing this where it's like... Obviously that had like jeopardy during the episode. But it's like all of a sudden in the last 10 minutes they'll just go...
Real intense, yeah. Yeah. Because again, it was all about about like sort of like again, well, racism, because it literally is a human race versus Homo reptilia. So it's about racism and like sort of being the worst of your people, but then also seeing the best of them as well, which you saw in the best of in Homo reptilia. You saw in Malatek and I can't remember your man's name. The one that the politician bearing pretty much. I can't remember his name now. But then you saw the worst of it in Restak and Alea.
Yeah.
Vice versa. In humanity, you saw the best of it in Rory, in Elliot, in Mo, in Amy, in Nazreen, but then you see the worst of it in Ambrose. And it's that's what it's showing. But it's real intense, real quick. And as you saw at the end there, why was the TARDIS like a bit of the TARDIS there?
I'm trying to remember that. Crack is another reality.
No, so the crack basically is two parts of space and time that it should never have touched. But then they said that basically somewhere out there's an explosion.
Like, do you know what? I'm just gonna think that the crack is bad because I can't wrap my head around.
So you remember they said there was an explosion so big that it causes cracks around time and space. That's basically what they said. I can't remember what episode it was. They said that, and that's what causes the cracks.
Yeah.
So he's had to put his hand in the crack and found a part of the TARDIS.
Which is a different time in reality.
It's a
different.
It's still a crack in time and space.
Yeah.
But it's what he put his hand through there was the ground zero, pretty much. No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sweet child. Okay.
No. What's ground zero mean?
It's basically like as in like sort of like patient zero, ground zero, where it all started. It's kind of like how they do with 9/11, the Twin Towers were.
His hand in was ground zero.
So where he's put his hand in, there's shrapnel. That's what he said. So again, if there's an explosion that happens at one point and it then causes rips in space-time all across, then what he's put his hand into was the original source where the explosion happened.
Right.
And in doing so, he was then able to pull out the...
So the original explosion involved, in some way, the TARDIS. From what we've seen.
Possibly.
Okay.
In that sort of sense.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay. And that, guys, was our reaction to Doctor Who Season 5, Episode 9, title Cold Blood. I'm very certain it's called Cold Blood, not Cold Blooded. Yes, Cold Blood. So, Charlie, thoughts?
Do you know what? Usually I say like, oh, like when it's sad, I don't really enjoy it that much. Even with that sad ending, I still think that was a really good episode.
Do you know what? Right, when. Okay, I'm trying to put this so I don't spoil future episodes in the sense of writing wise, but Chris Chibnall is the guy who wrote this two-parter. He eventually becomes a showrunner for Doctor Who in the future.
Yeah.
When I found out he was being showrunner, I was like, let me have a look at his episodes, and I'm gonna quickly make sure I'm not correct, but I remember when I looked into it, these were the ones that popped up. Straight away, it was the ones I saw that he was going to be showrunner, and I was like, well, let me look at this episode, and it popped up with this two-pair. And at the time, I remember going, I'm not too happy with this.
Really?
And I think that's because I was going off of Moffat writing, and when I looked at who was taken over, who was taken over, and then since obviously then after, I appreciate Moffat so much, but I was then looking at the guy that did Blink, who did The Girl in the Fireplace, did The Doctor Dances, The Empty Child, or something like that, I can't remember. And then Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead. So I was looking at that track record of going like, hot damn, we got something here. Whereas then when I saw, so he wrote in season 3, 42, which was, which is the one with Burn With Me.
Oh, right,
season 3. So yeah, when you know what I'm like. Then it was these two.
Is that the two pair?
That was the one pair. So it was the one when they're on the ship where they're emptying the heart of when they're like mining the heart of the sun that then infects them with when they're wearing the helmets and they lift up the visor and it burns them. The Doctor then gets infected with it. Martha's doing a little quiz with that fella that she's flirting with, etc., etc. So yeah, so I was there like sort of like, yeah, it was a start of a good run then, but like again in comparison to the other episodes, I was like, yeah. Then there's these ones, and I was like, I remember at the time going like, and then I saw 2 episodes that are to come up from him as well, and I was like, and so I started getting a little bit sort of like, oh no. So, but not as in like the too bad, but I was just looking at the caliber of stuff I had previous, and I was like, oh, saying that now, coming back to it beforehand and come back to it this time, I appreciate it. Because I feel like his dialogue that he chose to talk about in these 2 episodes were really good. And it is based off the fact that it's about racism. Yeah. In a sense of judgment. It's about being the best and worst of humanity. Like I've said it already. And I feel like that with time, I have gotten to enjoy this episode better. Especially with, the current climate we're currently in as well. Yeah. Everything's so volatile. Everything's so much hate.
I didn't want to say it because I thought it might be like a bit political. But like, imagine like we were on Earth right now.
Yeah.
And
the aliens
came up to
live.
The
Silurians, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, to live together.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the meltdown?
Oh, I kind of want it. I would, you know, because I think I would bow to our lizard overlords.
Right.
Because I
wouldn't do that.
No, because I'll tell you why. I wanted to live together, but do you think that's going to happen? No, we'll fight back, and then you've seen their technology.
Yeah, I'd rather. Oh no,
you've seen their technology.
You want to be on the winning side.
Winning side. So what will happen is that they'll wipe out most of humanity, and then what the rest of us, they're going to be like, oh no, okay, you guys are cool. You can win. No, they're going to live like, well, you've just seen us wipe out your species. You're going to start a rebellion soon at some point. So let's just make you slaves. In my head, this is how it's working out. I like this as it, but it wouldn't work out now. Definitely wouldn't. If they wiped out certain parts of the world, maybe. But not. And you know what? I say certain parts of the world, we're fucked where we are.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, we're gone. We'd be ground zero for a fucking a reptilian bomb getting dropped on top of us.
I'd move first.
Yeah, where would they attack? We'd have to go somewhere cold.
Switzerland.
Yeah, no, you'd have to go somewhere colder, I think.
Well, I don't know, but like Switzerland, them the people are like really nice. I swear.
They're actually they're middle ground. They're that's usually what people go. Let's say on Switzerland. That's what Perry says. He's Switzerland because he doesn't like to get involved, but he's the biggest shit stirrer going. So yeah, so no, you know, but either way, it's very I think I've grown. I've appreciate these two pair more as I've gone older, especially with everything that goes on. But obviously, it comes with a price. So as a two pair, though, would you say you would? I'm going to assume that as a two pair, think of the two pairs we've had go over. I'd imagine this isn't the best one in your opinion.
Of all
seasons?
them?
Oh, no, of all the seasons, yeah. So
no.
Quickly, just off the top of the dome, the Dr. Dance's Empty Child. You know, Are You My Mummy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it beats that. Second series two pair, I think it's then. You know what? I will go through action now. Let me just go off this quickly. Okay, so we're looking at season one here. Two pairs. Oh, you have the Slovene two pair, and then you then have the Empty Child and Dr. Dance's. I think this one's better than the Slovene one, obviously, but not as good as Dr. Dance's. I think we'll stay away from the finales because I feel like the finales, the penultimate episode and the episode tend to be linked.
Okay.
So we'll stay away from those. So then if you're then looking at season two, then you have the Cybermen two-parter, which I think this one may just be ahead of it, I think, in my opinion. But then the Impossible Planet and Satan's Pit, definitely not. So that's with the devil in the pit.
Yeah.
So
that wasn't bad, though.
What, the Impossible Planet?
Yeah.
No, I think that's better than this two-pair. So I think that the Cybermen one...
Oh, you're saying the Cybermen one...
Wasn't as good as this one, but then...
Yeah.
The Impossible Planet and Satan's Pit clears it. Then you're looking at the Daleks in Manhattan. I think this is better than that one. But then you're looking then at the Family of Blood, Human Nature, which absolutely clears this. Absolutely. You then season 4 looking at the Sontaran one, which I think is a little bit of a hard one. I like the Sontaran.
I enjoyed that, yeah, but I think this one
has But then Forest of the Dead, Silence of the Library, absolutely fucking crazy. Yeah. Absolutely. So, and then even this one, this season, you're looking at the Angel two-pair. Angel two-pair wins, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, oh shit, did you see anything?
No, I was closing my eyes, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh my God! There we go, sorry. Yeah, you didn't see anything, right?
No. No, I actually didn't. Close my eyes.
Cool. So, yeah, I don't think it's, like, as good as these other ones, but I still think it's a very solid two-pair.
Yeah,
I think.
Like if I was to like rewatch it, I probably wouldn't skip over it.
Yeah, but there's ones you definitely would skip over. Yeah, of course, I get that. Like we get that. So I mean, let's just focus on I think Ambrose being the one that kills Alea, which you called in the last episode. I didn't want to say anything. But you did call it in the last episode. Yeah, you're like, I think it's going to be her. You did. So, well done. But
did I say why?
I think you said, like, because you said because her son and her husband were taken. And then I was like, but then also if you look at the granddad, his son-in-law and his grandson has been taken. Plus he's also like, he might die. Rory's got Amy down there. Things like that. So I threw that out there to try and sort of mess with you a little bit. But you did say her. The bit with her again, but that it gives that added stress to it, doesn't it? The way when you've seen her again, because you're seeing the worst of them in Alea and Restek, and then you're also seeing the worst of it in Ambrose, where it is that you're there like fucking like you're seeing them do stupid things, and it just keeps on winding you up.
To be fair, I said I would have tasered her. Not to death, though.
Yeah.
But she didn't mean to either, so I probably would be just as bad as her.
Possibly. But that's why you're not the best of humanity.
Once I saw she was dying, I might as well get the last few hits in instead of booting her head in.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, I was thinking, when I was saying to you, like, we didn't hear what she was doing off screen. Like, she could have been doing it for ages. But then I was also going to say, like, there's a chance we saw how many weapons she had. She had a fucking baseball bat. She had everything. She could have went proper sort of, like, Mads Mikkelsen and fucking Reservoir Dogs, just sort of dancing. Don't know why I came here tonight. You know, you never know. But it really does. They do well to wind you up, and it just like it frustrates you because you can see how well everything's going, and if they just were just not knobheads,
it would have stuck to the
exactly. But But again, infuriating characters, absolutely infuriating characters. I mean, I'm trying to think about it as I go through my head. As going through the underground pit, they get caught. You find that Amy's with Mo, and she escapes, etc. I think there's not too much in those bits to talk about, because it's more about when they get captured. I did enjoy the bit with the Doctor where again he's telling them about how about why the Homo Reptilia went underground, because it was the moon coming into orbit, and it was like, oh fuck, and they legged it, and that's went underground, and they've just then stayed under there. So I like that, but again also as well about how he knows, and he went to another tribe, and then the humans fucking killed him, and he could have helped with how they invasion. But again, I guess he's thinking, be honest, be at the forefront, and things won't go wrong.
Trustworthy man.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, but I really did. Again, I didn't know that was a original Doctor Who character, character either, up until after this episode. So I just watched this episode, I think, and didn't think anything of it. This is when I wasn't on forums and stuff like that. So I think my mates stopped watching it, so I didn't really talk to much people out. But I didn't really know it was an old Who villain. So it wasn't until after this episode I was like, huh. And then I think it was later on in the series I was looking into stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. But I think as far as Who villains go, when they get upgraded in the later series, when there's a new Who, they look great. I think the Silurian makeup and design is fantastic.
I was thinking that as well.
It's so good. But yeah, same with the Sontarans. As ridiculous as they are, they look so much better than what they were before. They looked like baked potatoes before. I'll show you the photo. Yeah. Like, I'll show you...
I was going to show me
let me show the Silurians from before. Just close your eyes quickly. So, let's go. Silurian... oh my god! Old Doctor Who. So you see there? That's in there now.
Do you know what? It's actually not bad.
But this one, they're slightly different.
They look a bit more fishy.
Yeah, a bit more fishy, don't they? Look at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
still quite nice though.
Yeah, but then you have a look at these ones here, and they're slicker better. Design. Yeah. Much slicker design. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, is that I really like the design they do with New Who. Like the old Who ones, and they update them. There's ones that they do in the future with like how they did with the Daleks for this one. They changed them, made them chunkier, taller, different colours. There's one they do with ones in the future as well to do a big Doctor Who character, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like that. But when I get to that, we'll see. And then so we've seen the frustration as it goes on, because the Doctor's able to stop themselves from getting executed, etc., etc. And then it's we need to be the best of humanity. Let's sit down and make an actual converse about what we could do in the future. And in the first session, they talk about uninhabited areas, and Amy coming in for the win, like absolutely finishing strong, finding again. And it is smart, because again you have to pick. You can't put them in the cold uninhabitable areas, so you'll have to then go. What was it? The Australian outback, the Nevada plains, and the Sahara Desert. That was just 3 they mentioned, which is still big fucking areas, huge areas for them to be able to do what they can. So, I thought that was a great scene.
After we were both taking the piss out of her, saying that she's like a school kid. And then all of a sudden she just locked in.
Locked the fuck in. Locked in. I did enjoy the it was it was something Elaine. No, it wasn't Elaine. It was the character's name was Lane. It was something Lane, the politician looking fella. Something Lane. Fuck.
Delane?
No. Lane. Ed Lane? No. Ed Lane? No. Ed Lane? Anyway, so I did like how when you were having you heard at the start about how they were going to come to terms with sort of things. So like you said, he was going to work out, but in the end it didn't work out. But it was to then spread that future knowledge. But then you had him intercutting in, was like saying stuff like, when I sat across from these people and trying to I really enjoyed his narration.
Yeah, I liked that as well.
But then again, and then it's confirmed at the end that it was like, just as we're about to go to to go to Earth. So we don't know if they're meant to be they out to share it. We don't find out because this is before he's actually gone. They've gone to the surface. So for we.
It is no.
No, because he said just as we're about to head to the surface.
Yeah.
As he said. So.
And then this, when he's narrating, could be over 1,000 years later, telling the story.
So he's telling the story 1,000 years later. But that's what he said, and he says just as I'm about to head to the surface to start a new world or something like that. He said that right at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that right at the end. So he's going to. So he doesn't know what's going on up there. So they could go up there, not expecting. They probably know shit could happen, but they might be going up there going, "Okay, cool, we're going to share the Earth." But then they go up there, and it's literally just all humanity have rockets pointing at them.
Are you talking about there and then, or in the future?
In the future.
No, because he's there.
Okay, hold on. What?
They've gone up. They're sharing.
Hold on.
Earth.
Hold on. I need you to bear with me.
Now, as my people awaken.
Now, as my people awaken from their 1,000 years sleep, ready to rise to the surface. So the narration.
Play it.
No. The narration.
Play it.
No. I can't do it because I don't want to get fucking copyright. We don't have to play it because then he goes, my thoughts turn to the doctor and the losses that he endured and what he's and the worst that's about to come or something like that. So this is him before they've even gone to Earth's surface yet. So the narration is 1,000 years in the future, but before they've actually gone up.
So what did you say at the start about how the doctor helped them live together?
I don't think he said it at the start. I think it's about. Let me have a look here. The story of the doctor who helped our races find common ground, because they did find common ground. But it's a story about that. Let me just mute it and we'll go look at the subtitles. Find common ground and the terrible loss that he suffered. It's a story of our past and must never be forgotten. So, it's not necessarily. This is a story of our planet Earth on the day 1,000 years past. When we came to share it with a race known as humanity. So it's not been like, oh my god. Let me just turn this off now. But yeah, so it's not been completely done as, like, you know. So I do like the fact that it isn't like, because I, in my head, tricked myself into thinking that it was like the narration was 50,000 years in the future. Yeah. But actually, watching it this time, I was able to either realize or remember it as in, oh no, this is just 1,000 years before they're gonna. But there is a chance that it doesn't happen because humanity's like, get fucked.
Yeah.
So who did you hate more, Alea or Restak?
Restak.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. She just also looked more annoying.
Yeah, it's that more military sort of.
Yeah.
Execute him! Yeah, I get you.
And I think she had a scar on her face.
Possibly.
I think.
Possibly.
And that just, you know,
looked more villainy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going off of other things she was doing, it was everything she was doing. She killed fucking Malatek.
Oh yeah.
So
no.
Sorry. That should have been it. That should have been it. Yeah. Again, a bright spark in their civilization, and she just fucking extinguished it because she's a bad word, and I don't say anything because I won't edit it out, please. But yeah, awful person. But in the end, they come down, and I love the fact that the doctor like literally got on her face in Ambrose's face and was like,
I nearly got an FA at the start.
Did you?
Well. Yeah, when you said, and her name was, I was like, I was gonna say FA. I realized it was Ambrose.
Yeah, but then him getting a face like literally going, you could have been said some more, but oh god, you just when the story comes, you need to let people know that you are so much less than the best of humanity. Like literally, let her know you're dog shit. You are not worthy. Obviously, we find out.
And then she kept speaking.
Yeah, she kept, but they both weren't helping. She wasn't helping, and neither was Restek. So they were just both two dicks, just and it just was not helping at all. But yeah, then okay. I think we should just, because we've been talking a while now. So we then end up going into the like sort of like the chamber where they discuss the plan. Nazarene stays with Tony. Tony has to stay because he's mutating. Love that again, of course, everyone's going to be dead, as in that they know, but they be able to see what the new civilization could be.
Yeah, because I think that's all Nazarene really wanted. That's what her...
Well, this was her life's work. She really realistically, she wanted to be underground, and now she's underground, and she can do shit. So, but again, they have the ability to slow down the body clock of what's his face, of Elliot. So there is a chance that Nazarene could stay alive for a lot longer if they wanted to. So
hopefully,
and Tony. So, but yeah, I thought that was I really enjoyed that. That they found like some sort of happiness in it all, and again she was just like she again the best of humanity. Maybe not Tony as much, but he still was. Even when he got on his daughter's face after he killed Elaine, he was like, "We have to be better than this." I was like, that's what makes me think like he was always going to trick her anyway. Once he found the Santa, that made me think more so he was never actually going to let her escape, or kill her in there. But well, that's what I've tricked myself into thinking at least.
You would. What's the word? You would assume that from the fact that he said we have to be better than that.
Yeah, he wasn't going to do anything. But then everyone legs it. They stay. Eldane. I think that was his name. Yeah, Eldane. So they end up leaving him behind. And we find obviously the Elliot and. He had to apologise for some strange reasons. But the kid was so fucking chill. I love the fact when he was like, "Mum?" And she was like, "I did it for you." And he's like, "Get the fuck off.
Yeah.
Get your fucking hands off me."
For a young kid, he knows.
His morality is really there. But I guess that's what it is that lines are not blurred for kids, I guess, in that sort of sense. It's more adults where... Because he wouldn't even dream of that because he doesn't care. A mother's love... is different from what he will ever love until if he does eventually have kids, then he'll understand a father's love, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what's different. But yeah, I love how you just gave it a filthiest look. It's fucking brilliant. But again, Tony before he goes says like, don't blame her. I like Mo did. Mo was just there, by the way, just sort of in the background, like again, not holding the gun up properly. Just
yeah, actually, I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, but yeah. So they end up running, legging it, get to the tower, to send them all in, and then there's the crack. It's gone bigger. Doctor puts his hand in, pulls out shrapnel, and in comes Rustek. And she shoots that boy. Now, I know you're saying that Rory, it's not like you liked Rory, it's not like you had a thing for him, but you liked Rory, but it's still horrible. To see, because you turned and looked at me like that, and once you saw my face, you were like, oh.
Yeah. As soon as I saw you were crying, I was like, or tearing up, I was like, oh shit, he's actually gonna go.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't look to me, because I'll give things away. Like it's horrible, isn't it?
As soon as Amy forgot him, that was when I was like, oh.
It's gut wrenching, isn't it?
Straight in the heart, like.
Karen Gillan and Arthur Darvill, or Deville, can't remember his name, I think I had to pronounce it again, and Matt Smith in that last bit, but Arthur did great, but mainly Matt Smith and Karen Gillan were fantastic in that. It was just the desperation, how distraught she was, and he was just trying to get through to her. It was just heartbreaking. Trying to make it, and that thing sort of like with her saying, "I'm a time traveler, I'll be able to retain this," but it's her own personal history that's changing, and she won't be able to retain those merits. I'm just getting emotional thinking about it. Just talking about it, but again, it's one of those things where we went on this journey with Amy. We liked Rory in a sense, but he wasn't necessarily there. Just like she loved Rory, but he wasn't necessarily there because we were on adventures. Eventually, he then started joining us, and we started getting closer to him as we saw her get close to him as well.
Yeah,
And then just as they just on like a sort of like a rhythm where it's like where she realizes how much she actually loves this man and wants to spend her life with him and all that sort of.
That's when so sad. Yeah, because they finally started like
on the
even
same.
Though they were getting married the next day,
they found some sort of wavelength
really clicking. And in the last since that episode, what's it been like 2 episodes?
Yes, so
One,
this is the second episode. So it went.
Yeah.
So it went. Rory's with us was Vampires of Venice. Then it was then.
The sleep one.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Amy's Choice, and then it was then there's two. So it's been 4 episodes he's been actually on it. So
it's only been 4 episodes.
but he's appeared in it.
Yeah,
in the first episode, but yeah. So it's yeah, it's so fucking sad. Oh, but I mean, you did have theories about the wedding ring. And then
something happens at the end with that. What's that about?
No, so
oh, it's just a close up of him putting it down, and then a close up, and everyone's forgotten him because he put it down.
What?
The wedding ring.
The wedding ring fell down.
Yeah.
So it fell down, and the doctor looked at it.
Yeah.
But that's all it was. So you said the wedding ring was going to be a big thing, and I knew what was going to happen with that wedding ring, and it was a little thing, but it's still quite symbolic that the wedding ring which he had there is now full on the floor, and only the doctor knows what it is.
Yeah, that's what I just said, and you're like, what?
I was really confused by
what him at the start of the first episode.
At the start of the first episode,
he placed it there.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the second episode, it fell off.
Okay.
That's what I was saying.
Okay. The way you worded it was very confusing.
Yeah, it probably was.
But yes, as I say, but it's more symbolic. It's huge more symbolically. I think that it's it's heartbreaking. And even then when she's waving it just herself on the fucking hill.
That wasn't needed.
It
didn't need to add
but
that.
It really was just when you just were thinking, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, just when it was everything. It was motherfucker.
There I am again. Before it cut back to her, like her future self.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, well,
imagine, if Rory's still there, because then
I'd feel
happier. But
okay.
no, it's sort of like solidifies it. I know, I know that like you've had your theories of it. It sort of like solidifies that sort of feeling of, oh, fuck.
Well, I don't know how long Matt Smith and Karen Gillan are here. I don't know if they'll be here till the end of the season and then new ones come along, or if they're still here next season.
Yeah.
But if they're still here next season, maybe at the end of this season when they figure out about the crack and then they save the world and the universe, maybe everyone who was forgotten in their crack will be remembered and come back to life, and Rory will come back.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's again, my thing is that it's at this moment in time, like I explained to you, which you found out, is that there was an explosion at a certain point in time, which then, and that explosion was so big that it then caused the cracks through time and space, parts of space and time that should never have touched. And in doing so, then is that there. So, but if that is literally the end of the universe at the end, and light, and what does that? Light absorbs you, and you then get eradicated from all space time. How is it that he can get you?
Well,
back?
if you can get rid of it, if you can take it away, you can give it back.
What?
If you take it away, you can give it back.
Take what away?
They've taken away Rory.
But how can they give it back if literally?
There's a you can do anything.
You're not making sense,
you
man.
You can do anything. Like,
okay, but I'm trying to see if you can work something out in your head to ask for it, rather than just be like, if there's a will, there's a way. Like,
If it can do all that and take people away and make people forget about them, then it can give it.
So what you're saying, if it can make people forget about him, it might forget what it made people forget, and in doing so, it forgets itself, and then everyone comes back.
I mean, that works.
No, it doesn't. I just tried shit. But okay. No,
but it's like if I can steal your wallet, I can give it back to you if I was made to.
Okay, you're not making sense. But I'm not going to prod too much.
It's making sense in my head.
Okay, I'm not going to prod too much because, we've been talking too much and it'll go on a tangent. So, camera, thank you. And it ends with the doctor finding a bit of shrapnel, puts it up, and it says police call. So
I love how you have to double check.
Yeah,
it was his
hold the phone. Just literally hold the phone. Hey, telephone box. Anyway, yeah. But yeah, so it's Yeah, what a reaction. I told you we're going to be an hour and 10 minutes doing this. It's an hour 50. What a time. What a time to be live, eh? So, I think before we go, we need to talk about when the Doctor's spitting on someone. Who's Doctor spitting on?
It's gotta be when he's giving her to Ambrose. You are the worst one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of another bit he could have done it. Nothing to do with. I think it's too sad to even mention him doing it to Amy or Rory in such a sad moment.
I was gonna say, but like, we need to leave him and just spit on him. That would be quite bad.
That would be bad. Yeah.
That's my second place though. That's
yeah.
There's no other real.
There's no other because otherwise it's sort of like. It would. The best moment probably is when he shouts at Ambrose. Yeah. I think it would be. Or when the lizard tries to lick at him and he dodges it, he just goes
spits back at him
and just legs it.
Oh wait. Oh, I'd rather
that one.
Ambrose actually.
Okay.
That'd be
cool.
great.
Okay, cool. Did we even do Who's Doctor Spitting on in the last episode?
I don't think we did.
Okay. I think that if we did it in the last episode, I think it may have been. For me, it might have been when the Doctor's on about when she's like, I'm the last of my species, and he goes, no, because I'm the last of mine, and no hair sits in the head. So don't insult me!
Maybe we did say.
Maybe, that sounds familiar. That sounds slightly familiar, doesn't it?
Maybe we did say.
Maybe, it's all a blur. It was only 2 days ago. But either way, that's where we're choosing when the Doctor spits on. So do you have any theories before we get off this? Any thoughts, any opinions, anything else you want to get off your chest?
Oh, well, how many episodes are usually in a season? Like 13, 14?
Usually 13.
Right. Only 9. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like I say this every time. Maybe a happy one. Because maybe he actually brings Amy to Rio or something. But then, like, the statue of Jesus comes alive and starts eating everyone. And he has to help them. That
might be the greatest episode I've ever thought of. Oh my fucking god. Literally, oh my god. Imagine that.
What's that called?
I don't know, just say statue of Jesus.
Yeah, Big Jesus.
Big Jesus. Just Big Man. That's what they're going to call him. Ran, it's the Big Man! They're going to treat him like he's Godzilla. Oh.
Yeah, that would be great, actually.
And a lot of people running around like Rio going, "K?"
I was about to say that would... Why hasn't anyone ever thought of doing that until I'd probably get a shit ton of backlash?
I mean, that's... listen, out of all the religions, I think Christianity gets shut on the most. So I think we could probably get away with it. Yeah. Now, if it was anything... No, out of all religions, the one that gets like insulted the most as a religion, it's definitely Christianity for jokes and stuff like that. The people that get abused a lot for being their religion, it's completely different.
I still disagree, but I'm not going to say.
Okay, we'll talk about it afterwards. We'll discuss some of the disgusting jokes we've heard about other religions, but and they're crackers. Hold on, I meant as in their crackers as in good ones, but I get why you got, because I afterwards went like, oh, that could be no, I meant as in as a cracking joke. Anyway, any other predictions rather than statue Jesus?
No. I don't know. I feel like he's just going to put this crack thing to the back of his mind. He's just going to see that and throw it across the TARDIS or something and just go, where are you off next?
Yeah.
Until it actually comes at him full force. So it could be anything.
Okay.
That's what I think. Unless he does the exact opposite now and tries to search for a solution to this crack thing, which I very much doubt.
That means he has to face his problems head on, and he doesn't like doing that. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll leave it there then, guys. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of this episode when it came out? What do you think of Rory's death? Were you just as heartbroken as me? Why, did I just make you remember his death?
No, it was just... you struggled to say... What did you think of Rory's
death? It was because it was horrible. What do you think of the acting in that scene between the three of them, and mainly also Amy and the Doctor afterwards? What do you think of Ambrose? Was she not the best? Who did you hate most? Ambrose or Restak or Leia? Yeah, would you have been happy to see Nazreen in a future episode with Tony?
Malika.
Malika. But yeah, overall, just comment down below what you thought of this episode. But thank you for watching, guys. And we'll see you out there. Alright, what religion? What a reaction! If this wasn't already my channel, I definitely would have followed for that reaction alone. I would have followed me to the end. Into the very fires of Mordor. I do a lot of references, so you better get used to it. On the screen right now is just some of the reaction content on the channel already, and trust me, there's more that has not been shown, and there's even more to come. So go ahead, click subscribe and hit that notification bell. You know you want to. Comment down below about your favourite bits during this reaction, or I don't know, how handsome I look. Please tell me I look handsome. I need it. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you out there. And yes, I'm even pointing at a fake camera during the voiceover.